So Paul is saying, listen, I don't even deserve to be called an apostle, but by the grace of God, I am what I am. It is not because of me that I am what I am. He would say, because of the power of God's grace working through his life. It's not him. His grace has done a work in my life, and it's had an effect on my life. He goes on to say, he's like, no, I actually worked harder than all of them. I was shipwrecked, I kept working. I went to prison, and I kept working. I was really sick, and I kept working. I mean, this guy never stopped working. He goes on, and yet not I, even though I've done all these amazing things, even though I've worked harder than anybody you can name, it was not I, but it was the grace of God that was with me. It was the power of God's grace with me that allowed me to do all those things that I did and be the person that I am today. Craig Groeschel, in his book, The Power to Change, he sums up what Paul is writing here the best way. He says, the grace that saved you is also the grace that changes you. It's the power of God's grace that saves you, but it's also that same power of God's grace that changes you in the here and now. And some of us, let's be honest, for those of us who would claim to be Christians, I mean, if you're not a Christian, this may be new to you, and I get that, but for those of us who've been down the road a little bit in this journey of faith, we need to remember that. Because we get so wrapped up in the doing, and we get so guilted by the things that we're not doing. But lasting spiritual transformation is the issue. It's not behavior modification. It's spiritual transformation through the power of God's Holy Spirit working through your life.